Noah's Ark is one of the most recognizable stories in the world. It tells the tale of a man named Noah, whom God told to build a huge ark, gather all the animals in the world in male and female pairs, and board the ark in preparation for a great flood. There are those who believe the tale of Noah's Ark is not just a fable found in many cultures. Biblical literalists believe that the Bible is 100% true, and that includes the story of Noah and the great flood. The story of Noah's Ark is not only in the Hebrew Bible. There's also a version of it in the Quran, and there's also mention of a similar story in ancient Mesopotamian text. Could it be that all of these cultures were simply telling similar stories, or is there more to it? Perhaps a singular source. The evidence for this flood is an ancient shoreline that was found 400 feet below sea level. Carbon dating of shells put the flood at around 5000 BC, the time when many believe the Great Flood took place. Perhaps the Great Flood was not a flood that enveloped the entire world, but simply took place in the region where Noah was said to have lived. Recently, in 2017, professors of theology and science announced they had found actual evidence of Noah's Ark on the very mountain that it was said to have perched. Mount Ararat is in northeastern Turkey. It's actually now called Agri Mountain. They announced they were 99% sure they had found Noah's Ark. Near the peak of the mountain, they found 7 large wooden compartments buried at 13,000 feet above sea level, right on the top of Mount Ararat, the tallest peak in Turkey, and the exact place the Bible said was the Ark's final resting place.
Genesis 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said to them,
Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. The fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every bird of the heavens, upon everything that creeps on the ground, and all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. And as I gave you the green plants, I give you everything. But you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. And for your lifeblood I will require a reckoning. From every beast I will require it, and from man. From his fellow man I will require a reckoning for the life of man. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For God made man in his own image. And you, be fruitful and multiply. Teem on the earth and multiply in it.
Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him,
Behold, I establish my covenant with you and your offspring after you, and with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the livestock, and every beast of the earth with you. As many as came out of the ark, it is for every beast of the earth. I establish my covenant with you, that never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood, and never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth.
And God said,
This is the sign of the covenant that I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you, for all future generations. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. When I bring clouds over the earth and the bow is seen in the clouds, I will remember my covenant that is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. When the bow is in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth.
God said to Noah,
This is the sign of the covenant that I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth.
The sons of Noah who went forth from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These 3 were the sons of Noah, and from these the people of the whole earth were dispersed. Noah began to be a man of the soil, and he planted a vineyard. He drank of the wine and became drunk, and lay uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his 2 brothers outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and walked backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned backward, and they did not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his youngest son had done to him, he said,
"Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be to his brothers."
He also said,
"Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant."
After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. All the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died.